name is Jack Wallen. I am the author of such dark, twisty bits of fiction as I, Zombie I, Hell's Muse, The Nails of Cavalry, and plenty more. I want to talk about it as a subject that is very near and dear to my heart. That subject is poetry or prose. Okay, some time ago, a reader kind of shot me down because they said that I was too poetic in my prose. Now, I'm not defending myself or saying that that reader was wrong, because it's all about opinion, and everybody has one, and everybody's opinion is right. Or, right according to their universe. So I wanted to discuss that, because, as I said, it's pretty important to me. Every writer has their voice, or their style, their shtick. Some writers write very efficiently, and some writers very floridly, as it were. I usually liken this to a painter. And when people come to me and they ask about my style of writing, I ask them a simple question. Would you have painters like Picasso and Monet, would you have them paint their works with stick figures? Because let's face it, you could take Sunday in the Park with George and imagine it with stick figures. It would get the point across. You would understand that there were people standing in a park looking around. But reimagining Sunday in the Park with George with stick figures does a number of things, for me at least. It removes the beauty of the art. It removes the voice of the artist from the art. Instead of having a portrait that draws the image to the heart and the mind and the soul, it simply efficiently tells the basis of a story. It gives you an idea of what's going on. That's not to say that that's a good or a bad thing. Sometimes being efficient in your painting, your sculpting, your music, your words, sometimes being efficient is a good thing. But for some writers and artists, it's just not the way we work. Yes, you can take 3 chords and make music. You can do G, C, and D, and with those 3 chords you can make a catalog of songs. The problem is, at least to people like me, is that the songs lack depth. They lack artistry. For me, music, the beauty of music lies in the dissonance and the harmonic tones, the non-harmonic tones, the passing tones, everything that gets us from one chord to another. That's where the art lies for me. In the passing, the moments between the moments. And that's part of my style. And again, I'm not defending it, or I'm not saying that my style is better than anybody else's style. It's not right or wrong, it's just me. And when you decide to travel on this journey with me, you willingly do so knowing that sometimes the prose is going to take on a life of its own. It's going to become a character in the story. To me, the narrator of a book often gets the short end of the stick. And I've tried very, very many times. I've written something. I've written a chapter or a paragraph or a moment in time, stepped back and said, maybe I should take out some of these words and replace them with different words and make this more efficient. So I can get this character from point A to point B in a much more efficient and simple way. And I do that And I reread it, and I think, someone else wrote this. And I don't like that. I know I have my voice, and I know that sometimes people read my words and sometimes they have trouble getting beyond my voice into the story, and that's okay. Everybody has their opinions, as I said, over and over and over again, and everybody's opinion is valid. Doesn't mean their opinion is based in fact or fiction or whatever. It's just their opinion. And like that, every artist has their voice. And I have embraced my voice completely. And I don't think I'm ever going to let that go. I'm very proud of where I've come, how far I've come. And I know to best serve my voice and my truth is to allow that voice a stage. Poetry or prose. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, art is a beautiful thing. Whether it's an efficient art or whether it's a florid art, enjoy it, embrace it, let it be a part of your life. Support it, and know that every artist out there that you have supported is grateful to the bottom of their heart. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me ramble on. Have a wonderful day.